person in your life, from morning till night. Tell them that we live, yeah, 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 we live. Me, I go show them what I'ma do. Twitch and YouTube, Biscuit Tech brand new, Jay on come true. Go tell them that we live, yeah we live again. Oh, tell all of my friends, yeah we live again. Stay on live again. We live, we live, we live, we live,
Boop, 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 boop. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Are we doing the roll call today? Big up all that. Boop, 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 boop. Big up Randy. Boop, 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 boop. Big up Mel. Boop, 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 boop. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. My name is John. Welcome to the stream today. Hope we are doing good. Happy Sunday. Alright. Nice. I started up. Alright. Good night, everybody. Ignore the chaos that is my room right now. Ignore the chaos. I am sorry. We had a few things to record this weekend, so everything all over the place. Thank you guys so much for being here. Big up Danny. Good night, good night, good night. Everybody, thank you so much for being in the stream today. Again, that's not a planned stream as always. Very spontaneous. I just thought to myself, why not? Let's do it. You know, I'd like to start you guys off in a new week. You know, Monday being tomorrow. You know, it's late. I know. I'm sorry. I now finished my run. We went for something to eat, and as soon as I reach home, I just say, you know what, let me just do a little stream. Big up to all us on YouTube. Boop, 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 boop. We are live on YouTube as well. So we are live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're not doing TikTok. I will do TikTok when we have things probably planned out. Yeah. People have work tomorrow. Yeah, I know. So I really, really appreciate everybody who takes the time, you know, just to spend, if it's just 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I thank you so much for being a part of this stream, being a part of this community. And I'm excited to just talk to you guys. I'm real excited. The W word. I'm excited. So over the weekend, I recorded the very first episode of a new podcast that I'll be doing. I won't talk too much about it, but hopefully we can get that out soon and y'all will enjoy that. It's a very different type of podcast. It's that you'll see, right? So we recorded that over the weekend. Had nice little content. Work with Shizzy this weekend. It was real nice. I can't wait for you to see the next set of skits. We've been working hard on some skits, and I've always wanted to continue getting into like acting and doing different things. I really enjoy acting. It's something that I think is a passion of mine, and I hope I could do more of it. I hope I could be given more opportunity in that sense. Not to be like full-time, but just more so to, I enjoy it, you know. So we did more skits, and I can't wait to share with all you. I think you all are gonna enjoy this thing. I think you all are gonna enjoy it. I think you're gonna enjoy particularly this set of skits. So hopefully when we get to finishing those things, we also vlog. It's a very short vlog, but we also vlog the day, so hopefully you all enjoy that. I've always wanted to continue vlogging and stuff. I have a bunch of content there that I need to get back onto. But I think one of the hardest things with the content in terms of vlogs that I've done recently is that it's real boring. Because most of the vlogs I have done lately were just me working. And I don't know if that's something people really want to see because I'm not really talking to the vlog. I'm just working, so I'm deciding if it even makes sense to really start content, if people even want to see that. What is the case? Trying to figure everything out. So yeah, that's you should do voice acting. I definitely want to do voice acting, but I don't know. I don't know where to start. Like the only voice acting I do is Obia Man. I like Ebola. The only voice acting I ever do was like role play in GTRP, but I don't know where to start with voice acting, you know. I've done a few day in the lives of going on a shoot, but you see, because we just be so locked in, and a lot of times we can't show client footage. It's a bit difficult for us to navigate around that because obviously clients don't want to be seen on a vlog. So it's like most of the time the vlog is with us, capturing the clients and them kind of thing. So yeah. There's a website people are using right now to voice over movies. Danny, you need to send me that. Good night, Aliyah. Big up, boop, 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 boop. And I'll see you in the chat. Big up, big up, big up. Thank you for being here. You love talking caca. What's this MJ thing? Hold on, hold on, hold on. You should be in the next MJ movie. Those who remember that birthday stream? I know Paulette was there for sure. Danny might have been there. I don't think Landy was there. That birthday stream with me and Titan, and then starting the stream with the Michael Jackson was. I don't care what nobody say. Me and Titan and I could have been Speed and Kai. We could have been Speed and Kai, and he knows that. I sent him a long voice note the other day. I say Titan, we could have been Speed and Kai, We could have been that. We could have been Speed and Kai. But Titan don't like me like that horse. He don't like me, so. Man, like Stan, big up, boop, 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 big up Stan, big up the SENPAI City team. We are on for SENPAI City on the 22nd. I'm no video to do. I ain't do my video yet. So let's good night. Thank you so much for passing through, bro. Hope you have a good night. Big up yourself. So 22nd, we are at SENPAI City Center of Excellence. Those who are interested in passing through, say hi. So we are there. We are not on. You have a wedding that day. Well, I think you should come SENPAI City and go to the wedding. Just go both. Like what really important to you? Like, let me be real. If that's your wedding, where you should go? Should you go your wedding or should you go SENPAI City? I think you should just go SENPAI City and done. Your wedding could wait. You could just go after. Or you could get married at SENPAI City. Yeah, just move the wedding to SENPAI City. What is SENPAI City? So it's an anime convention. They have a good bit of games going on there. And we will be doing content. Shazir and I, we will be there doing content. And basically be interacting most of the people inside there. If you want to be part of the content, feel free to just say hi, shout us out, and then be real nice vibes. I'm most likely going to be vlogging the day as well. So that will be a lot of excitement there. Yeah. All you could do, Brett, you could do? Go and pressure. Go and pressure Saru and Malski and them to come through. Right now, I'm trying to get them to come through, but they have other things to commit to as well. So, it's not only time they'll be able to just say, yeah, let me go. But I'm gonna get ready for bed. I have work tomorrow. I just wanted to say, hey, Mel, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a great week. Good luck with work tomorrow. Thank you for the support. Yeah. Be safe. Be safe in your work tomorrow. Thank you for passing through. Not your wedding. Are you working, Brett, or are you just going to the wedding? Are you doing photography, Brett? Let me check my calendar. I have a gig at the same time and a date, but I'm not sure if it's Landy, you going worship space? It's worship space, right? You going worship space? I see everybody telling me like, let's go worship space. I don't know if Aliyah's still here. Oh God, Aliyah sent about 7 messages. you're going to worship space, you're going to worship space, you're going to worship space, where you're planning to go, but just go early, just go early, just go early, dog. Oh my God. Last worship space I went, the entirety of Trinidad was there. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate it. I'll check it out. Tonio, big up, good night. What's going on? I cool, bro. How you doing? You ready for the week? You're ready for the business? You're ready? This could be your business week, you know. So all my entrepreneurs, all the ones pushing their business, this could be your week. Imagine that. This could be your week. You understand? So make that push. Make that push. I hope everybody make that push for their business. So my people, they're starting the slave thing tomorrow again. They're saying, oh God, I really have to go to work tomorrow. Let that work fuel your dreams. Don't ever forget your dreams. In case you tell yourself you want to quit, always remember why you start. That's my motivation. I mean, I can't give all that much motivation because I quit my job to pursue entrepreneurship. So I'm not the best person to look at for advice when it comes to staying in your job. But what I would tell you is that don't quit without a plan. Make sure that you are planned in the sense of your business. You are planted. You know what is your backup plan if business does not work out. It's not as easy. I know there are a lot of motivational speakers out there that will tell you, follow your dreams. Spend every day just chasing your dreams. Sorry, Les, bro. That sounds great and all, but economy real bad. I would never tell people just wake up tomorrow and just quit your job and follow your dreams. What I will tell you though is that you need to take your job and let it fuel your dreams, because your dreams are what going to keep you going. If you had a year to live, and this is my motivation, if this is your last year living, what would you have done with the time? Think about that. Would you have made progress with any of your dreams, anything that you set yourself to? So I always say, chase your dreams, make it a reality, push towards it, make a job. I did that. I went back out to work. I quit my job once and I went back for another job so I could just fund my dream. Don't be afraid of funding your dream. Don't be afraid of chasing your dream. Right now, you fattening me up. Damn, bro. Yeah, dog, you always eating us. Big up your supervisor. Last worship space, I couldn't even turn it off. Yeah, that's my problem with worship space. It just felt like I had no space. I want to be worshiping, and I want to be like this. You know, I want to be like this. When worship says that you gotta small up your hands so, and you can't even move side to side because you might hit the girl next year. You understand? So, yeah, boy, I don't know, boy, I don't know. But Stan, big up yourself. Thank you for being here tonight. Hope you're doing good. The event I understand is the 21st or 22nd, SENPAI City. So I tell you already. So for SENPAI City, I will be there whole day. I don't know about Shazine, but most likely both of us gonna be there whole day doing content. Afterwards, usually when we go to these conventions in Center of Excellence, we just make our way to Opal Lounge. That's right in Center of Excellence, and Lime right there afterwards. I'm encouraging all of you to make all the way at Opal Lounge right after SENPAI City. It'll be a nice little time. You'll have a lot of fun. I really want this community to get back on its foot. So anybody who will be there, feel free to shoot me a message. Let me know if you're coming through for SENPAI City. And let me make some content together. If you want to be in any skits, anything that you want to do, any videos, anything you want to do, just shoot me a message and we'll try to make it happen, right? Yeah, so let me see. My children does call me and say as a skinwalker or you know when I serious because they with me like you don't go much girls when I have funds come early, I will have a space. Oh, I don't know, Ali. I don't know. I'll let you know. I don't know. Shifty, big up. Long time I didn't see that name. Shifty, big up. Boo, 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 boo. Welcome back, bro. How we doing? How you feeling? How is life? I didn't see you in a minute. I know you're a fortnight boss, right? So SENPAI City is 9 a.m. Also, wait, there's a you see why you must do your research? There's an after party. Oh shit. I thought it was just 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Not gonna lie, son. Stan, not gonna lie, I thought it was. Oh shit, there's an after party. Okay, well, scratch the after party, just go to the after party. Yeah. So we see how everything goes, but yeah, I encourage you all to go SENPAI City on the 22nd. I'll definitely be there. Yeah. Fully really getting us signing up as a vendor for SENPAI City. Danny, I know, right? You should still come. It'll be nice. I don't think Danny, I'm trying to remember if I ever see you in person before. Have I? I haven't. No, I don't think so. No, exactly. I think you should come, Danny. Danny, listen, Danny. Well, okay. See, look, Stan already tell you. So Stan is a part of the SENPAI City team. So Stan, Danny, Stan. If you could, Danny's my good friend, Stan. So if you could help out, that would be real great. I'd really appreciate that. John, I want to use them as prizes. You don't want to discuss that outside of chat. Yeah. Let me not get them no. We'll talk. We'll talk chats on WhatsApp. Yeah. Oh. I have an idea too, Charles. I have an idea too. So we'll talk. You respect it. Yeah, I think it's spec for worship space. So you want to know what price? When we confirm things, we'll talk prices. We'll talk what we want to do. We'll talk because realistically, we still planning that side, right? So yeah. When all the reach, just come and party. It'll be fun. And all here, listen. Let me tell you, right? When all come up to us, please introduce yourself properly. Every time I go to a convention, somebody's come up. Oh, JR, is he seen my brother boy? You're good, you're normal. I see like, oh, bro, is he seen? No idea who this is, by the way. No idea who this is. So, yeah, boy, I cool it up. But you know, how you doing, boy? Say, or go for a little drink or something. I'll be like, oh, who are you? At times, somebody catch me. I went East Gates. And I went East Gates, right? And somebody yelled me and they say, oh, John. And I say, yeah, oh, the scene, bro. You good? Get him a box. Say, everything cool, long time. I say, long time no see. He watch me. He say, long time no see, ain't? John, who's this? I say, dog, I'm not sure by dog, boy. Who's you? I can't remember. He said, boy, you're a sick dog, boy. Oh, God, hey. Nah, boy. That one catch me real good, us. That one catch me real good, dog. Yeah, so I'd appreciate, sometimes it's, you know, especially when you meet somebody like, so, I mean, everybody here, I basically have an idea who they are, but, you know, when you're in real life, you're taking face name, yeah, so, please, I'd appreciate that, right? Yeah, so, yeah, let me send his IG. Oh, yeah, okay, so he sent his app there, cool. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, all roads lead to SENPAI City on the 22nd. I can't confirm if I'll be at Worship Space on the 5th of September. That is a Saturday, I believe. I cannot confirm if I am going out yet. I guess as on the 5th of September, right? Okay. At the 5th of September, what she say? One of them girls lie, I think. Wait, that's 5th of September? That's a Monday? Wait, hold on. Am I seeing incorrect? Oh no, no, no. Oh, I looking at October. I looking at October. Oh, the birthday coming up. For those who don't know, 20th of October is my birthday. Birthday stream. Um, for sure, locked in. For sure, we have a birthday stream. What we doing on the birthday stream? I need to do some granos. I need to do some gran. I need to bring back my roots. I need to do a bigger, better stream house. I don't know what to do, but I had to figure it out. So birthday stream. Sharky, another Charlotte. Dog, that was I genuinely don't think like I think that was the best stream of ours. Like I had so much fun. I don't know how to replicate such a stream again. Us. It's so much work to do something like that, you know. It's so much work to do something like that. So I don't know. Ideally, I don't know because I can't do it, but it's like what to do, you know, what to do kind of vibe. So watch your spaces are Saturday. Okay, well, we'll see, we'll see. When it gets closer, I'll confirm. Um, a time in UV, some random woman come up to me and talking to me normal, and I'm confused halfway through the conversation. She's like, "You don't know me. I know you from church." Yeah, it's like people just expect you to know exactly who they are, and that does bother me. Because how am I supposed to know exactly who you are? Like, anyways, Olia, I want to say, I hope that we take this week to do a good deed. I want to shout out to my brethren, Trent. Trent, I love friends like Trentos. So I gotta tell Olia, Trent messenger, Trent's like, hey, what we go do? Let me go for a run. We went for the run, but I think we need more people like that in the sense of I remember like the Trent do a nice I gonna big him up. He do a good deed today. He do a real good deed today. You see some like so basically there was I can't remember what it was on the road. It was what's call it, boy? Like they were trying to full potholes basically, right? But they put all kind of thing in the pothole, and basically it all of that. It's by 500, right? And I rode by 500 there. There's like a little hole, and it's like if you pass there and you roll over, it's like concrete, I guess. And if you roll over that, it'll basically mash up your car house. And Chet saw it, and he was like, "Dog, I think we should stop and go and move that." We, we, we stopped, we went and moved it. And I just want to say big up Trent because I think in Trinidad, we don't think about each other much anymore. Because ideally, it was becoming nighttime. And realistically, concrete in the road. Imagine concrete in the road and you drive over that in the middle of the night. You can't, because it's dead pretty dark already, yeah? And imagine that. And that could have been somebody car, tires, rip, could have do good damage us, could have do good damage. But he decided, yeah, we're gonna stop, we're gonna move this. And I just want to say shout out Trent because we need to do more good deeds. I think a lot of times we just say, I'm gonna mind my own business, I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna do my own thing, somebody else can move it. I think we should encourage each other to do more good deeds. And I just want to share that because I want all it to be encouraged. So when you see something and you tell yourself, "Wait, boy, maybe I should do something," go with that instinct. Go with the instinct of wanting to do good. I think you should do good, and we could make a better place by just making that a common thing. That could be our part of our culture. We could be doing good. That make that habit, make that bring us as a habit, you know. So, hey, W Stan, thank you. Big up, big up, big up. So I'm glad to hear that. Nice, nice. Shawnee, big up, boop, 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 boop. Good night. Starvin, good night, Shawnee. I feel like I missed messages. Let's Q League. He won't play with you, Austin 01. Yeah. Imagine being in goal as a man in iron. So iron, now we gotta get you out to iron. We gotta get you out to iron. Shizzy does do free coaching, you know. Shizzy does do free coaching. Shizzy coached me on many things. He coached me on league. He coached me on how to get a wife. I don't know what's up. Uh, 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 that class feeling, boy. Feeling is an understatement. Feeling is an understatement when it comes to me and Shizzy. TIC. Oh my god. Hey. By TIC by TIC 2027. I wonder if Shizzy remember me from school. Probably, I don't know now. Yeah, Shizzy does barely remember me, so imagine if he win next, but dog. Oh my god, us. Only one day I go find my wife, you know, us. And all they will stop calling me. All they will stop calling me, and one day I'll just bring my wife on stream. And when I bring she on stream, the reality of it is we get married. You understand? We get married. You know? But I find alone, you know, honestly. You know, honestly, I'm fine alone. You know, things, you know, it's okay. You know, it's all right. I'm fine alone, and life has been good. Life has been good with life has been good with life has been good alone. Things have been it's fine, you know. I've been learning to navigate it without a relationship, and I'm you know, I get that eventually I'll find my person. You understand? Yeah, alone doesn't mean lonely. And one thing I'm glad for in this season, as I said earlier, of finding my wife, I don't even finding my wife or experiencing my wife, whatever you want to see it, is that I'm so thankful for my community. Because I think a lot of people, and I say this strongly, I think a lot of people are settling down, not particularly with the person that they like, but particularly because they want to experience love. And I'm not saying everybody is like that, but I've seen it very common where they don't really love the person. They, in their mind, they want to settle down, and this is the person giving them settling down energy, and they give it to them because they don't see the point or the purpose of community, of friendship, of relationship building outside of your relationship. And that's why I think it's very important to have a community. It's so important to have a community because when you lose a sense of community, you'll start to exchange it for someone. Because look at the reality, right? You have a weekend, and let's say you don't have a hobby or you don't have particularly business, or you're not busy or you're not working, and a weekend comes, and let's say you have this entire weekend and you don't really have a community to connect or spend time with. What are you going to do? you're gonna think to yourself, this Sunday should be a Sunday I spend with a person on a beach. Saturday might be a little movie night with somebody. And you see, you gradually pulling strings of trying to find yourself in someone. And then when somebody, and that's why I realize a lot of divorces is happening because people are not building individuality anymore. People are not, they don't know a life outside of their relationship. It has some people not going to go to church, not going to go to events if their partner not going. And me personally, I don't want to be that person. Right? I want to say, let me say, I went on a run with my brethren Trent today. Even if I had a girlfriend right now and she say she not feeling to go the run, I am going my run with Trent. We what? I'm sorry, you understand? So I think a lot of people have been consumed. I would blame a lot of it on social media because I think a lot of people have been consumed with this idea of thinking we are far behind. We thinking to ourselves we far behind. I mean, yeah, clocking 30, but it's not the end. It have people get married at 40. I don't know those people, Lord, but it have people who get married at 40. You know, and I think social media thinking to ourselves, we behind, we behind, we behind, we behind, we behind, we need, and I think everybody have a pace. I'll be honest with you, I'd love to be a father once. I think about it a lot. Um, I love kids. I really love kids. If anybody know me, I have a very strong love for kids. I've been volunteering with kids for quite some time. I haven't been in recent times, but I love kids. And to me, that's always made me feel like I want to experience fatherhood now. It's been hard, like it's like navigating through the world. I've seen a lot of my like close people settling down, starting a family, having children. And it's like you there, like, damn, like you're just there. But it's always understanding that my mission, my goals, where I'm trying to be is a little bit different from theirs. We have a different timeline. And it's understanding that my timeline will come. Realistically, right now, my business is on the way. I'm no shame to tell all you. My business is nowhere close to where I want it to be. Nowhere. None of them. And I know it will take some time for it to be there. There's always say in your first 2 years, you don't experience a profit in your business. People always say that. So is understanding that this is a period that I want to make sure that I get it right, and not for me, but to leave behind for not just for something for me, not just for my family, but to leave behind a service that is remembered. Everything that I do is bigger than me. It's not for me to survive, and it's not for me to just, do a service. It's for me to change the world. It's for me to change the narrative. I want to be a good leader. I suck at leadership. I have a lot to learn. Recently I had a conversation with one of my good friends, and we were talking about like leadership and experiencing leadership and some of the things you have to overcome. I remember I really used to suck at communication, and it's a thing that I'm learning even now. But I used to say yes to everything. People would tell me, "Boy, Javon, I need help." It could be 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. And I know I can't help them, but I go and be like, bro, I come in. No, I say that because I think there is a middle ground when it comes to make like saying yes and no. You had to know where you're saying yes to and saying no to certain things. Trent, and how big you up there. But to me, I think it's really important that you learn how to healthily set your boundaries and how you can help people and what you could really say yes and no to, and how you say yes and how you say no. Very important. Heading out, John, you can give me IG to anyone who is interested in being vendors or any queries about SENPAI City. Big up, Stan. Thank you so much for being in the chat, Stan. Big up yourself. I hope you have a good night, bro. A great week. Thank you so much, bro. And all the success with SENPAI City. See you on the 22nd to us. Big up. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna sit down and talk about, but yeah, we talk about it. We bad talk a little bit. It does hit you too when you have friends at that stage in their lives, in the real life, you see in people doing things that you want. It's good to have desires, but comparison is a thief of joy. And social media is a big part to play that as well. And I would say I could say I fall victim to that because I compare myself a lot. I compare myself a lot. A lot of times was I don't post when I work in. I don't post any of my business stuff. I don't repost some of my business stuff. I don't share some of my things because it ideally it feels as though like I don't want to come off in the sense of performative. But when I do post, it's because more so I want to encourage people to get out there to do this. You understand? And it's like fighting that because I think a lot of times you could tell our we make up all kind of shit in our head, but it's not true. You understand? Somebody probably looking out for your post tomorrow. You understand? Somebody glad that you posted that you working tomorrow because it realistically it pushed them to work tomorrow as well. Especially my self-employed. You understand? I think the hardest part about being self-employed is, asking yourself, are you working hard enough? And anybody know me, know how much work I just put on. It's just I don't, I'm not gonna post all that. I'm not gonna post when I'm on a laptop working. I'm not gonna post when I go out there and work. I'm not gonna post when I go in a meeting. I'm not gonna post those things. But to me, I just try as best to encourage people to say, hey, I want all you to see I working today. You could make it too. You could push through work today too. And I think that's the mindset I try to go with. I also try not to be too low-key because I've been fallen victim to be very, very much vulnerable in my social media, posting a lot, posting everything, posting this, posting that, posting all kind of thing. And I have developed kind of like a fear of people thinking they know me. Because I think people watch my social media and they automatically think they know me. They'll come with this expression, they watch my skits and they say, well, that's how he is, that's how he's behaved. But in reality, you actually have no idea or any experience of me. So like, it's been like a hard balance now with social media. When to post, what to post, how to post, what to do. Been trying to figure all that out, So if it's very hard not to compare, even when you don't want to, you will naturally compare your place in life, work, social space, etc. With everything you see. It's just as plainly hand you're dealt with and believing in what you do, etc. Agreed. I think you just have to think about it in a positive mindset. From the time you adapt that negative side, you're gonna go all over. Ava, big up, boop, 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 boop. Is that my child, Ava? Is that one of my children? Good night, Ava. Is that my child, Ava? Is that my child? I haven't seen my child in so long. Is that my child? Good night, child. It requires active effort and continuously remind yourself not to do. I recently had somebody reached out to me and they told me, so one of the things they told me is like, they find I do too many things in my life, right? And that with my business particularly, I just need to focus on one business, right? That was their advice to me. And I told them, well, I mean, respectfully, that works for you, but for me, I have a different mission. You understand? Just because I don't make content every day with my business doesn't mean my business not working. Doesn't mean my business not making money. Doesn't mean my business not out there. And I think that's the thing people again think about social media is that they think when a business not posting content, they think when a business not active, and not operating, and not doing this. But reality of it, I have 3 businesses right now, and I'll tell all you as it is. My talent agency is a lot of work, and right now we're doing a whole new project, and that's something obviously I can't just go and show, hey guys, this is the new project we're doing. No, I mean, you understand? And then like my productions company, we recently do a podcast over the weekend, and well, as well as I do other work, I just don't post about. You understand? And I think people watch me and they think to themselves, well, hey, he, like you need to focus, but reality of it is I get the work done. I just can't post about it all the time, boss. You understand? But it's gonna be for me, I'm aiming to have a big month for GNR Entertainment. For those who don't know what GNR Entertainment is, it's a business that I launched a while back. Realistically, it was supposed to be me, my brand. And I have been running all things relating to me and branding and anything that relating to me. I've been running it towards that. And ideally, I was going to run that as a through my photography and videography as well. Through that as well, I have done over the entire portfolio of that business, and I can't wait to share all here what we have plans, and it's in the final stages right now. And well, surely something exclusively for each stream. Well, so all I saw all know, let's see this already. This apparel, right? Big up my graphic designer, Daniel. Big up Charlie. Big up my team. This is not our final design. So we are getting into apparel. Something that I always wanted to do. But this particularly, GNR, I want it to be bigger than me. Because I realized what I was building here. Hold on. Did somebody subscribe? Why it's saying, anyways, did I miss a sub? Dog, did somebody sub? It's saying 1 sub. Okay, I hate to miss subscriptions, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's subscription. I don't know. Okay, I guess that's just a bug. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, so I wanted this to be bigger than me, and I wanted to build a community. It's very important that I want to build a community. I'm giving all your inside information here, and I realistically, and I suppose if my team here, they're gonna be like, it was me, hey Shaz, thank you so much for the support, bro. Big up. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, realistically, I'm not supposed to be talking about this, but Ole, I love Ole, and I want Ole to know that this has to be bigger than me. This what I build in here, this community thing is not me. It's the people around me. It's my mods, it's my VIPs, it's my friends. I want to build something with Ole. I want to build something bigger than myself. I want somewhere where people could feel safe, people can express themselves and have fun. So when you see this shit, when GNR Entertainment is out, I want Ole to understand that it took a year of planning. A year! Let me show you again. I'm gonna do some surprises, right? Let me show you one more thing. Where's the paper? Where's the paper? Hold on. Wait. Maybe it's not meant to show on stream, but I want to thank my team host. My team is not me alone. My team have been so instrumental to what we have built over the year. And I know you all haven't been able to see any of it because it's been a lot of moving pieces, it's been a lot of planning, it's a lot of it's basically a lot of me saying this need to do over. We need to do this better. And we finally figured it out. And it's not gonna be perfect, it's gonna be a learning experience for all of us. But I can't wait to share with you guys, and I'm excited to really express what we have built. And we can't wait, we can't wait. So I just want to big up my team. They have been so good, so supportive. It's been so nice, it's good to have people that want to see you succeed. I'll always tell all you, don't be afraid of getting into business with other people. Be careful of how you get business with people. You need to be able to be in business with people who could separate business and friendship. If your people can't separate friend and business, then you're going to run into a lot of problems. And I think it's good to have relationships where you could trust them. They could say they're friend, but we could also switch it up. It's business mode. So I would say, don't be afraid of us. Life is short. Life is way too short to not be chasing your dreams. I could tell all you, if anything was to happen to me, I could say I have tried my very best to chase my dreams. That's why I'm live right now. This is part of my dream. Ideally, I shouldn't be alive. I should be live. Not alive, don't worry. Live, not alive, alive. Ideally, I should not be live. Only don't worry now. I should not be live right now because I have a lot of work to do, but but I love Volley Horse, and this streaming thing has saved my life. It has helped me find myself, and I'm so grateful to share this space with all you, this space of vulnerability and love. And I hope all you understand that I am learning. I have made a lot of mistakes. I've lost a lot of friendships in this space. I've lost a lot of relationships in this industry. Not always because of the fault of other people, but the fault of myself, learning, growing, trying to understand how to do things better. And I still have a lot to learn, and I hope that one day I could say this community, has reached somewhere, and I want to be instrumental in shaping that, So I've always said it. I've always said I always wanted to build something for the community, and I hope that we can build something very soon. So yeah, that's a little inside information there. Yeah. Wow. Yap my ass off there, boy. Yap my ass off. All right, so I think we're gonna keep it a little short stream tonight. I don't wanna keep all it too long, but I thank everybody. I don't know how much people here, but we have had a few chatters. Big up everybody who have been in the stream tonight. Big up Lanny, big up Savin, big up Trent, big up Shazid. Excuse me, big up everybody who passed through. I appreciate all them more than anything. Ruth, thank you so much. Good night. Thank you so much for passing through. And I can't wait to do another stream. I can't wait to share share more with all you in terms of the endeavors that we have. And Thank you so much for always supporting me and being a part of this community. I wish I could have streamed longer, but realistically, I have other things to do. So yeah, I thank you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Yeah. Um, I don't know how much people here, but I think we're gonna look to send this love over to men tired here, but I tired us. So not gonna beg all to stay, but who for staying? Send this Gary man watching my stream, you know us. I know what I read Gary watching my stream. This old thinking dog. Boy, let me come off for this Twitch thing, have I? Let me come off for this Twitch thing, boy. I not really no man who watching me, boy. But I not really no man who watching me, boy. I was gone ready. Gary, let me find somebody to read together now. Let me find somebody to read together, right? I don't know. There's not much options right now. Let me find somebody new now. Let me find somebody new. Quick, quick, quick. Let me find let me find somebody new host. I want to see if I can find somebody quick. Quick, 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 quick. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Let me see if you can find somebody new. It's quick thing. If you have any recommendations of who to rate, feel free to let us know as well. I'm going to search Trinidad to see if there's any Trinidad. Okay, I see that Trinidad here now. Is that Trinidad? Is that Trinidad? Is that Trinidad? I think there's a Trinidad house. Hold on, let me screen. I think there's a Trinidad, guys. Hold on. Wow, he now went offline. This is actually, I don't know. Dog! I don't know who that is. Who's this? Anybody know who's this? Trinidad Caribbean. This is not Trinity, right, Bolan? Alright, let me just read them. Gareth, let me just read this person. Whoever this person is, I just read them. I'm not even gonna sit down and wait to see where's the vibes. What yeah, we just going with it. Let me just trust. Let me just trust that the vibes good. Let me go. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're gonna send our rate, send love somebody else. Thank you so much for staying around. Send some love. All right, thank you guys again. Have a good night and a great week. Big up yourself. Boop boop. Oh wait, Gary, send the link. Hold on, listen, Gary B. Listen, Gary B. Person name, man. Listen, Gary B. Person name. All right, take our reading.